Hey guys, here I am with Stardew Valley. It took me a minute to configure my microphone. You can see in the previous video, it's going to be very quiet. Just no sound, no nothing. But, of course, my laptop was not set up for anything. So I had to do it all myself. It took a little bit, but now I got it figured out. But I'm in the fall. And got a lot of work done. I've been doing a lot of video watching on YouTube. Great place for this game. And the wiki. Stardew Valley wiki is amazing. Wikis have become the new strategy guides per se. I mean, I'm old school, so I still like to look at a book. But, excuse me, I am smoking during this, so you hear me talk. But, it's handy when you have a laptop and a phone. I'm blessed to have both, at the same time. So I can look up my wiki while I'm playing the game. So I don't have to, bring down the window and do. I just go on my phone, look it up while I'm in the game. Perfect. And I did add, of course, Stardew Wiki to my home screen. As far as the convenience. Well, without further ado, let's get loaded up in the fall. From what I've been hearing from my NPCs, I'm doing very well. I've been doing a lot of researching, studying on the off time of the game. Give me a second. So, I don't really consider it cheating. I just consider it looking at an FAQ. I mean, nowadays it's kind of common principle to look up something if you're stuck. Well, I just want to make sure, I'm doing alright, and have a good rating at the end of the season. It doesn't mean I am not neglecting work or having, a mod or cheat going through. It just, hey, I want to know what these items are so I don't toss them away when they can become very good importance. And a lot of people say during the first couple of years you want to take everything you got. Play chess. I actually have to make another one. Put outdoors. A lot of nonsense crap. Because there's so many items that they eventually come into good use. I got some Meridian ore. And I remember watching a video saying that you're getting a lot of it if you want to get the more powerful weapons. Weapons and, hoe and garden tools. So, of course, I saved one of those. Luckily, I got one early on. Normally, people don't find them until year 3 or 4. Now, it does stop at year 2. You get a value. That's about it. And you can continue on if you choose. In which I will be doing. I hope we get into year 100. Who knows? Create a family. I don't know. Maybe the baby does grow into an adult. I don't know. But the coolest thing I heard about this game is you could take your file and combine it with another's and actually get married. So couples that play this game can get married to each other in Stardew Valley world and in real life, which is pretty fucking sick. I like that about video games, the personality that gives to reality, and lets people get that option. This one is not unlike Harvest Moon, due to the whole conflicts with Nintendo, and Neptune had to, go with Nintendo, just like Game Freak had to do with Pokemon. Same thing. They couldn't do certain Christian references, religious references, and all that nonsense. Stardew Valley is made by one guy only, is working his ass off. I plan on, donating to you even more money, because I just love this. This is perfect. This is the holy grail of farming sims and RPGs, like Moon Factory, Harvest Moon, etc. So, without further ado, let's get started, let's get rocking. Again, I apologize for the coffee that will happen. Now, if you think I got a lot of money, you're wrong. It's wrong. Half right there is going to go into my kitchen. But that time spent was exploring and learning the game. There's so much to it. This is my house now. And done some renovations. Of course, I got some items. I generally start up, worry about my crops, and then I go floating around to the caves. But today, as some days happen, I have to go get some minerals, broken into to get some different items. To donate special items. There's a museum in the game. You could donate a lot of secret items and minerals and such that show off to the other NPCs that cannot go into the caves or go into the ruins. There's different cave areas in this game. It's about 3 or 4, and they're like hundreds of levels down. Like the general mines are just 120 levels down, but I think there is a cave that's endless that just keeps going. So I heard in the video. I don't know. I haven't been there yet. I don't have any of the caves loaded up, but if that's true and possible, Jesus, it's gonna be a very big time investor. The other thing about this game, you can actually farm your own minerals within this town. I saw one guy who was on level year 35 who has like the best of the best and just chilling there. He has no use for it. He's that far into the game. I thought it was pretty interesting. Um, me, it looks small and simple. I mean, there are other people that are out there that have legal. Of course, I have a little bit more probably than some people have started this game, as I, done some research. I say my blackberries, but I have so many. I had 81, and I just went into the caves trying to finish it off. The things you really want to start off with, you want to really save. A tip that I caught on was wood, rocks, and coal. And then, of course, your copper, iron, etc. Like, when you first start in the caves, get as much copper, bring all your weapons to copper status, and then keep going. Like, what I'm doing right now, I'm just going through trash cans. Little side note, don't let people watch you, see, or you'll get caught. What I could do is I could sell these different items too. Just another tip. Like, I'm here, go to the shop. I don't need this fire quartz. Let's make an easy $100 off it. 1212. But I'm really here to process geodes. Now, the screen gets goofy, so you gotta bring on your geodes and breakable bricks. It's always advisable to bring them up to the top when you're here. So just drag them. I have got a lot of mysterious rocks that I've never had. I dropped off as this. It'll sparkle. You bring it to, of course, I have fire quartz already. But if they say, hey, oh, I already have picked up this, but they'll say, hey, bring this to Gunther, which is right in front of me, store in front of me, and he will donate it to the museum. See, I'm at the steel now, iron, but I want my computer will let me. Oh, maybe there is not I thought there was a golden sickle. I thought there was levels, upgrade levels to sickle. I need to now work on iron. See, iron bars. And that you need coal and, of course, iron. So I guess I have all the weapons that should be tools that I need an upgrade. When reaching level 90, I got this nice little weapon here. It's pretty handy. There's so much to this game, I could sit there and do a whole speech about it. Different levels, the different tasks you can take, different jobs you can take, like you can be a gardener, or you could be a woodsman, or you could be an adventurer, or an explorer. So, depends on which route. So, every time you turn this game on and you start, you're getting a whole different game. Even though it's very similar, but you could be different classes, for example. Next time I could be a explorer, so start with gardener. I'm gonna be nice, and there's so many of these blackberries that I give them out to, fellow people, and it helps get points. You can marry them, date them, etc. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm investing in a kitchen. Takes 3 days. Everybody has different conversations, different things to say. Go up here, social. Of course, Linus, I felt bad for the homeless guy, so I was helping him out. And then it says single to the ones you can date and marry. I'm choosing Penny and Leah. I can't find Leah ever now. It's hard to find her in the ball. She is around, yes. There's another thing I gotta go over here. So I have to wait. Just didn't want to plan on doing. Good nights are open later. I mean, I find until 11, 12 until they stop me. Because at 2, if you're in the mines, you're going to lose your weapons, items. Up to 5. You lose a lot more money than you would if you're outside your house. You could be in your front porch and still, after 2 a.m., somebody has to drag you in the house and they charge you money. This big corporation you're trying to face within, you could cheat in a way by taking all this money, just buying a pass, and then they do everything for you pretty much. You have to go by their guidelines. So I like to do it the old-fashioned way and build up the community center, and that is getting a bunch of different items. Ooh, got a vampire ring. This is gonna really come in handy. And I got a skeleton mask because I beat so many monsters in a certain particular type. This guy gives you items for beating said monsters. Now I'm going to go over here to my inventory. Put on my skull mask just to toy around. Now, I'm going in the mines. I'm going to keep the ring because it comes in handy. This one because the light. But there are certain areas in the cave that will cause issues to where you can't see. So if you're wondering, my third ring is a magnet ring that increases the radius for collecting items, so I can be far away and an item will appear, which is very nice. I got this weapon in 490. My goal is honestly just to get to the end of the cave because I've heard there is another cave system called the Skull Cave, I believe. I could be wrong, could have the name wrong, but I'm guessing it holds better items. Kind of sucks I can't jump from iron to gold and just make gold items. You have to make what the game says. So right now, at this moment, I just take that gold and sell it. I can gift it. I really don't know who would want gold. I'm sure I know the blacksmith would, but I'm trying to marry the blacksmith. But it's good because you can get access to certain areas and their houses. The wizard, I heard, you can change her appearance. If you go into his lair downstairs, these are nothing. Just looks. At first, I thought they meant something like different rooms, but you know. Another little trick: if you were in here digging and digging away for a hole, gather 199 stones, and you have the ability to craft it. You can make a stairwell to get down to the next level. I'm only at 106, so I'm not desperate. See, right there. It's always like a random spot. Sometimes it'll be open. You may be lucky. And I did put a lot of iron ore in my chest. So when the time comes, I can make a lot of iron bars, but I need more charcoal. That would help me a lot. I don't know the sale price on this, but I'd rather eat them than just kill them. About the gaining health thing with that ring. Really don't know. And another thing is, you saw I could have took the other path. If I took this path, my brain's kind of thinking that by doing it the way I did, by killing the monster, instead of taking the other way, then lead me to a much better, more plentiful area with more gold and more minerals and ore that I wouldn't find things. Me, I always try to keep a weapon because you never know where you're gonna face a monster. Plus, using a weapon can take some energy, which is nice. There's See, the pickaxe is taking a lot out of me. And here at one time. I'm gonna go into my inventory. I have the fire boots. It's just small defense, but these space boots will give me way more defense. Another trick I did, I learned, once you find an elevator, like 105, 110, 115, or 5, 10, 15, 20, they go by 5s. Always go back to 0 just to, yeah, always go back to 0 so it saves, because if you die in the cave and you got to 95 and you last started off at 30, for example, you really went down heavy in your mind. What'll happen is you go back. You will be at 30 instead of making it to 95. The mines only go down to 110 or 120. I'm almost there. I have 8 more to go. May seem short, but it takes a while. See, it's already 9:10. It's starting to be late, so I really can't be going around unless I find a quick way out. I'm just gonna, of course, the slimes and such can give you effects like poison. See, just happened. And I'm just kind of facing off monsters and getting random items. Not really doing a whole lot for myself because I know I'm not gonna make it to 115 by 11. I usually stay around here till 11. Oops. This cave carries energy back. They took a lot out of me. Which these enemies will. Like one hit will do some damage, especially in the later levels. They can hurt you. And I just did a full circle. And I bet you I'm going to find a ladder over here. And if you're wondering what that sound is in the background, I'm in the basement doing this. Got the washer going. So, yeah, the nice stones. I'll just eventually drain myself another hole. It turns out it's just another ladder. See, it's getting late, so I gotta head back. Or I'm gonna get in trouble. So, like I said in the beginning of the game, you're gonna want to stick with your um, ah, that's my train of thought. You're gonna want to stick with keeping stones. Because if you want to really make money, you want to go deeper and deeper in the mines. Don't expect like, oh, well, I got to level 40, yeah, you're gonna get some better minerals. Um, like I said, you're gonna get better minerals, but on the other hand, it's not gonna be quick like you think. And you'll come across the same things over and over and over. It really all depends on the area. So right now, since I really don't need it, I can use the money. I'm gonna sell those. Copper bars I actually need for something. Remember, hardwood. I'm kind of saving. Just I know it's gonna come in handy. Sap I can sell. There's plenty more. Yeah, just like I'm doing right here. Just like Harvest Moon. Ooh, I got one iron ore. I need to get to bed. That little cave I was in, the black guy you seen me walking around by, he was a geologist, or he's a scientist, and he puts it either a bat cave or a mushroom cave. And depends on what you're looking for. I like fruit on the first level, so I chose the fruit. You can gift it better, you can sell it more. It gives you a little produce, especially during wintertime, unless you have a greenhouse, which you can get. Um, things I don't need. I'm gonna take a bunch of stones with me. Um, for some reason I don't know where to sell those items. I'm still kind of pondering where. I know they're somewhere. Anyway, I'm doing the iron ore. Got ready my tools. It takes a while, so I go off and do stuff. Care what business I have to take care of. On this day, I'm gonna build a bridge. Now that could be used for a task. I see my computer is goofy, so the way it's full screening it, I hit full screen and that's what it gives me. It says 18th. I think there's a task on the 19th that I have to do. I need a pumpkin for. So, let's save this pumpkin. If not, I don't need it, then I sell it. I already gave the community center, which are like little gnomes. You had to get certain items for Harvest Moon. Same thing with them. See, water plants. They're my thing. Once you get into a few days, you'll be doing this every day, right when you wake up. I do need some wood, so I like trees in my area, so I try to keep as many as I can, but on the flip side, to build the bridge, I need so many pieces of wood. Let's see. The stumps give you hardwood. Evergreens. Every tree gives you something different. I mean, general evergreens just give you sap and wood. These give you something different. They may give you acorns if they have them on. I don't know what was your grandfather's greenhouse. The fiber really doesn't do much. You can craft a couple items with it. I really don't use it. I believe that you could at one point use it in um, food. I'm not there yet. I just got a kitchen, so I haven't really started the cooking yet. So to me, I just sell it. You can plant those. You can sell them. Yeah, it's hell with it and sell them. Keeping the oil. Little mixed seeds. I like to plant them because they're free. You can get a lot of them in the caves and foraging, which means just going through the area. Hmm. If you have OCD and you want to try to keep a clean 24/7 area, good luck. It's not going to happen. Everything will replant itself in each season and throughout the days. So I can keep this nice, but all this will come right back. The animals don't do anything. I wish you can catch them. But a cool feature, maybe in an update, they will. So you can't get in Aaliyah's house. But maybe she'll know she's around here somewhere. And you have to be friends with people to get into like their bedrooms and such. There's an item I have to get in her house, but I can't at the moment. I can't get in. Yeah, I wish I had the garbage cans every time I come into town. You never know. There's little festivals and activities they have in this game. There's summertime they give you a fair and you have little mini games. I didn't care for them all that much, in my opinion. I don't think I'm gonna go mining today. It's already getting late. Time I really get into it, it'll get late. Alright, these right here, these worms. If you take the hoe, you hit them, you get different items. Sometimes you get special items. Alright, so I have to get. Oh, I don't have 300 pieces of it. So I have to go back out. And chop some trees down. I'm just that one I can't. Not every tree can you see you can hit. So if nothing happened. I'll just for a gift and it'll help me in the long run. A lot of people, YouTubers I've seen that haven't done that till later on in the game. Let me try it because it actually will help come in handy for myself. Energy. I'm gonna eat a bunch of. I want to see the cave carrot for mines. It comes very in handy. Ooh, 6 away. You always use wood for something else, and you're gonna need it. There's someone check for crafting. Do a staircase. And they do say to use fertilizer in field snacks are essential. Even wildsies if you find all the different items. Well, campfires, they don't really do anything, just for looks. Make, your paths to your house. Oh, I did not know that. I can go right there. I think I had to go to the community center the whole time. Well, this is new. Now, one of these things needed a clamshell, and I think that was for the fish. I assumed it was this one. So, yeah, I'll just bundle. You have to find different leaves. I can do that in seconds, actually. See, should I have all of these pieces? Oh, it's a check. Okay. I actually had to go to the room to. Besides that community center. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't expect to do super great, unless you really do a lot of research for it to play the game. Because I just wish time slowed down as a way to do that. There isn't. And now that bridge is fixed, I can go across, get newer items that I didn't have before. like coral. I could probably gift. And there's probably better fish out here. I'm assuming. A lot of fishing spots. Find around. This you can fish into too. But that's not. This is the fishing part of the game. So yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna keep some of that coral. I can sell it yet. Is oh, I want to. So if I do that, then I can't give back the community center. And that will help me in, that area. I need to go into right. It's tough to get in there. I tried several times. And there are times you can get lost. There's a map, which I didn't find out until like day 5. It's gonna help me a lot. That's alright. Oh, I know what I want to craft. So I need 2 copper bars and 40 wood. I don't have enough wood. Now the dawn of the night. Do some more iron. That done out of the way. And yes, the TV works. It actually helps you within the game. 1 second. Um, yeah, decent little run. God damn, I want it done out of the way first. Sprinkler. One thing I learned about posts is you gotta be careful where you plant them because they can easily block you out. See, I'm planting blackberries because I found a ton of them, and they do decent out of them. I presume they're good mine food during the fall time. Collect fruit here. I mean, farming is just one part of the game. You can get cows, chickens, all that. Of course, but then there's more. That's the fun part. The mining of it. The street's annoying in a way. And every day there's going to be fruit. And another thing about gifting, you can only do it twice a week. Right here. See, I got a quest. I need to go find Caroline to give her that pumpkin. Alright, she disappears. And there's the shit I need. Yours! And some not bombs, and then I can craft them. I just haven't felt like using them. Let me use them today. Show the effect of them and what they do. I can't find her. This I don't know anything about yet. Here she is. So I'm gonna get the pumpkin out. I'm kind of digging her. She's not really in the. She's very picky woman. Let's see if I can run over her, see what she does. Yeah, I already did this, so I can't. And the characters move around different areas. They don't stay in the same spot. They're randomized, which is very nice. Like a couple of these just to clean them. So sometimes you'll be looking for someone and you think, oh, they're going to be right here at this certain time. And that's not always the case. They could be anywhere. Of course, there'd be no help there because at this point, I started working on my area. Minus, I finally leave alone now. Show off some mining here. Would like to get to 120. See how many rocks I have. So 4 staircases. I'm gonna do a 5th. First way I do it. Well, rocks I always can. They're easy to find. So since I'm almost at the bottom, might as well. Right? And cheat our way. So first you set down. There you go. That's what happens. Simple. Walk with some enemies, just some health. That ring really doesn't help. Always break these open. You can always, sometimes, like you saw there, it's really good items. Bats can get very annoying. Here's our staircase. Trash it. I can always get more. And ring the bell, go back to 0. Then this has also saved me a lot of time too in the game because I can fast travel in a way, as you could say. Now I'm out of staircases and I don't have enough rocks. I'm actually going to have to work to get more rocks. But now you can get a surplus of them easily. And the bats can be anywhere. Slimes are the most annoying because they take, the bigger they are, the more hits they take. These guys just keep hitting them and you'll be alright. Usually, the slimes and bats are most annoying because they will just straight attack you. Now, you need that fire quartz. There's any of these diamonds. Yeah, diamonds are heavy on the. It's like, I'm getting rid of that slime for a reason because I'm about to make a lot of money out those diamonds. find these railroad tracks will lead you to Copper, this guy. Yeah, like you see, the bats are extremely annoying. They come in droves after you. And they just will attack us endlessly and endlessly. And I might cheat. It's getting late, and I have to. There's a key I have to look for, but I could use some more money, so why not do a little mining? But I could find escape too. I gotta watch out my energy. There we go. And here we are at the bottom of the cave. Nothing really great to see, I see. I wonder if I can. Oh, I don't have enough rocks. So I guess I'm just gonna here, but this key will lead me somewhere special. I just don't know what it is yet. And yep, 120. Try placing the box, see if anything happens. Nothing. And yeah, that's this over here. I used a cherry bomb to unlock, and this guy I had to find these scrolls within the mines that help you talk to him. None of these work yet. I don't know when. Sometime I hope they do. You have to help out the community. There. Which I do have time to go to. The community center. And put in different items. Let's go over here. I'm not really a fisherman in this game. So I really haven't used any of the fisherman things. money. I don't know if you could donate to him. I haven't tried that yet. Alright, so I need a iron, copper, and gold. I can do that pretty quickly. Rewards here. Somehow some are just going to waste. And I need a tier, which I do actually have, so I can complete this whole bundle and get those minecarts working pretty soon here. Show that off the next one. Yeah. So there you go, I finished off community room. I'm not going to do this until tomorrow. I believe I do have a gold bar. That's community center. I head back to my house. Call it a night. Chill out. I had to get. Did I do the. Oh, I know I need sap. Yeah, you'll forget things and grab the wrong things. It happens. Yeah, you could have used that sap, but I sold it. It's alright. For some reason, it depends on the item you're using. Until I do go to sleep, it doesn't make any sense. But, guys, that's it. I'm going to call it quit here and wait till next time. But for now, this has been Fall. My little video of Fall, and be showing off more. I may do another Fall vid if I unlock more and show off, want to show off more. Other than that, I'll see you in the winter. Peace.